Alright, I'm going to go ahead and take the time here this evening and do a quick review of the 5095M that we've had for approximately 4 months and have had the 563 loader on it. And it's got right at 200 hours, I think 190 something. We'll look here in a second. But anyway, get out here, get a shot. This tractor is a 2012 model. This model has now been discontinued and is being replaced by a 5100M, and the one up from that's a 5110M. But this tractor is part of the 50, 75, 85, 95, and 105M series. 95 horse tractor. It's 85 PTO. And I'm going to go over a few things with you on it real quick. This was kind of what I could afford tractor. I really probably should have went with another 6000 series tractor, but thought I'd give this one a shot. I was able to get this one new, or I was going to have to get a used 6000 series, and which would have been okay, but it's just the deal worked out a little better on this one, and I thought, well, should be big enough to hold up, but we shall see. I've got a few issues with it already. One being there is a hydraulic leak on the back that I have tightened once. It's a plate back there kind of under the cab, and it's leaking, and the front windshield leaks water. First time I noticed it, I had pressure washed it, and I thought, well, no big deal. But just shortly thereafter, I got caught out in the rain, and it leaked again. So it may wind back up in the shop at some point. Have to have some repairs. I don't know. Right now I just can't spare to have it gone for several weeks. It does have the bigger tires on it for this model. It just about has every option. It has the power reverser written down there. Got the rear wheels spread out. As you can see, they were just too close to the inner fender when I got it. It's got the buttons on the back for the to lift the 3-point hitch up and down, just like the 6415 over there does. And it's got the hydraulic lift cylinders like it does. It's got everything the 6000 does, just in a little bit smaller package. The engine in it, it's the same, as far as I know, it's the same block that's over there in that 6415. And this is what's used on the the 6000 series tractors, except for the D series. It probably does have a different fuel pump turbocharger, and this one does have an intercooler, but uses the same oil filter. It does like has a little bit better fuel filter system on it than the 6415 does. Again, got two remotes. PTO I like. It's got a dual speed PTO, which I'll show you when I get up in the cab. Well, when I say dual speed, it's not it's a 540 only. It's not 1000, but it's got an economy mode and a normal mode. So there's a lever in there that allows you to put it in economy mode, where you can get your rated 540 RPM at a lower engine RPM, so you get a little bit of fuel savings there. But anyway, as you can see, it's a little oily. I hope I can get around there to it. A little oily around that housing, axle housing on the side of the cylinder. That's where that oil leaks up in there. All this other oil back here is just from the hydraulic hoses, plugging them, unplugging them, and dripping out oil. It does have the drawbar 3-point hitch links there on both sides. See the other one, the 6415 over there only has one. But anyway, jump up in the cab here real quick and show you around. Still got the plastic on the seat and plastic on the inside here. It's got a nice little area to put your laptop, my iPad I carry around, manuals. Right here is a place behind the seat to store manuals. Nice ergonomic console, kind of like the 6000 series have. There's that lever. You've got an economy mode and normal mode back here. Electric PTO. Got the electric 3-point hitch with sensitivity controls here and height controls. You got buttons here, go up and down without having to run the lever settings. Throttle control, the 2 hydraulic levers, loader control, gear shifter right here. These are your main gears and your range lever down here. Now that's one thing I don't like about the ranges are not synchronized. So you have to come to a complete stop or they grind. 6000 series is not that way. Now I think on the new 5100Ms, the ones that's replacing this tractor, has synchronized ranges, so that is an improvement. There's the bell monitor that I'll go over in more detail at a later point. Didn't come with a radio, but I put one in it. Got Bluetooth. I got a USB port up there. Put my phone up to it, whatnot. And I can take phone calls, hands free, without ever taking hand off any of the levers, and keep on moving. Pull the thing down here. Here's the instrument console, and there's your power reverser. And if you don't know what a power reverser is, it basically allows you to go forward, back to reverse without ever having to push the clutch. With loader work, it has been real handy. Saves your knee and your leg. Moving a lot of hay bales in one day. Another one of the things I like and dislike about this is the 4-wheel drive. It's got 3 modes, down there, center mode, and an up mode. The bottom mode is 2-wheel drive, but it still will engage the 4-wheel drive automatically at speeds over, I think, about 3 miles an hour. To allow you to have braking power on the front wheels. It just connects the system together there. And that's where I don't like. Sometimes when that happens and you're kind of got it turned, it gets in a bind, and when it comes out it kind of jerks. I really am not too fond of that. I like the theory, I like the idea, but I wish it was a little bit higher speed before it engaged, instead of being that low of a speed. Should be more around, 6-7 miles an hour and up, I think. But anyway, the center mode is all-time 4-wheel drive, and the auto mode, the upper mode, is 4-wheel drive, and this is where, like when you're plowing, disking, whatever, it's in 4-wheel drive until you hit either one of the brakes. Like when you get to the end of a row, or like where you're plowing and you use your front brake to turn so you don't dig a rut, it will take the 4-wheel drive out so it doesn't bind. And then when you let off the brake, it automatically comes back in and gives you your full traction. But yeah, see, it shows the hours there. 190.2, just right over. So we're getting close to 200 hours there. Anyway, there it is. Pretty spacious cab. Air conditioner controls up there. There's my microphone for my Bluetooth. Got a visor up here for the sunlight, and there's another view of the little console over here. Got cup holders in it. Got storage area back here. Got draft control right here. You got a cigarette lighter, another cup holder. I got a little place to hold my remote for my stereo. But anyway, there she is. There's my thoughts. We'll keep using her. We'll see how it holds up compared to the 6000s, and maybe we'll do another video later and tell you how she's doing. But so far it hadn't left me stranded, so that's a good thing. Anyway, hope you enjoy. See ya. Bye.